Right now in NBA 2K17, we have NBA playoff packs available in My Team. These packs give you your best chance at moments cards from the current and historic playoffs, like CJ McCollum with a Hall of Fame deep range Deadeye badge, and Steven Jackson from the We Believe Warriors. In My Park, it's time for Do NBA 3X. Get out there Sunday, April 23rd and compete. Then on Friday the 28th, it's SWATs and House Rules, where blocks give your team an extra point. Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to 2K TV postseason. This year's 2K Pro-Am tournament was intense. 8 weeks, thousands of teams, all competing for that $250,000 grand prize. It was Team Still Trill who came out on top. We invited the team to our 2K TV studios to kick off our Champion Series with Scott OG and Chris Manning.
All right, welcome to this special segment on NBA 2K TV. We are sitting here with the world champion, Still Trill. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves to the millions of fans out there?
I'm Kenny Got Work, the leader of Still Trill, sharpshooter.
My gamer tag is Detoxies. I'm a glass cleaning center.
Hey, what's up? I'm XL Doms, playmaker, point guard.
My gamer tag is Swizzard. I'm the sharpshooter.
Hey, I'm Timely Cook, the heart and soul, the lockdown of Still Trill.
So you guys have walked away victorious. The entire world knows who the champions are. What have you guys been up to since winning the 2K All-Star Tournament?
Basically, back at it, back to the grind, back playing games.
Since All-Star Tournament for me, I bought quite a bit of gaming stuff. I kind of just been playing some other games, but I'm gonna start getting back into 2K soon here.
Buying my streaming equipment, getting that together, preparing for this E-League, back to the grind, like you said.
For me, I bought a bunch of streaming equipment as well. Make sure to stream into twitch.tv/Detoxies.
I've pretty much been doing the same thing, working my regular 8-hour job, but I still play 2K when I get the chance to.
Yeah, just like what Dom said, I'm basically preparing for the E-League, so basically I've just been grinding my player on P4, so I'm just ready for the E-League.
Very cool. Now, of course, you guys took home $250,000. Friends, family treating you any differently? Or?
Oh yeah, it's been crazy on that end. People blowing your phone up, everybody want to hang with you, so it's pretty fun actually, but at the same time, it's stressful.
It's pretty much the same. People don't treat me different. I get a little more fame. Like, I have messages coming in like constantly. Hey, can I join your team? Are you recruiting? I want to play with Dimes. Just messages back to back. It's a little different, but I'm just enjoying the moment though.
For me, it was back to campus. I'll be walking around and just random people be like, "You're the 2K guy," and I'm like, "Yep, that was me. We won."
It's pretty cool just be walking, go to the store. If somebody will see you go to the court, they know who you is. Or you that guy from 2K, I see you on my game when I load up, so it's definitely cool and a great feeling.
I had friends in real life that didn't even know I was in this tournament, and they watched it and saw I was in it and never even knew. So that was pretty cool too.
All right, so obviously there's talks going around. What's the current status of Still Trill as you guys sit here today?
As of right now, Still Trill is not together. Everybody just going their separate ways. Everybody just testing the water, but if a tournament come back, this will be the 5, guaranteed.
Okay, all right. You guys are just trying to test free agency? That's what's going on? Everybody looking for max deals now, huh? Everybody
looking for max deals.
Everybody wants the max deals.
Now it's time for your My Team lineup of the week. But in postseason, we are switching things up. We're choosing one lineup that could use some work and showing you how to fix it. Here's Robbie.
Thanks, Rachel. Back for some more #2KTV lineups, and you guys wanted me to fix your lineups. This time it's real interesting. I've got a lineup from G Swag, and he has a great mix of players, some old and some new. His team is featured around Diamond Russell Westbrook and Diamond DeMarcus Cousins. I love that he's got these guys on his squad, and they're not going anywhere. But I think you can build around some of the other players on the team and maybe swap them around. An example is the shooting guard position. That Ruby Jamal Crawford is a great 6th man option and somebody that I think you can move to the bench. If you have a little bit of MT in your bank account, then you need to go shooting guard hunting. A few suggestions, I think that you could maybe take a look at even using the Amethyst James Harden. He's a great playmaker, so you're not gonna miss that from the Ruby Jamal Crawford. He'll also score for you. I think that he does everything that Ruby Jamal Crawford does, but maybe just a little better. And then, by default, you're boosting your bench. Great option. Take a look at it and let me know what you think. Get those W's in My Team Online. Also, Marquise Chris being a power forward at the small forward position, I actually like what you did there because he can still shoot the rock and he's got a great speed rating. So he might be listed at power forward, but take a look with some of these new season elite cards. They're really fast, they're really athletic, and you can swap some positions around. That's how you'll save some MT and you can really make strides with your lineup for not very much MT. TP Vaughn 42 sent another lineup in, and I think that this lineup is really solid. I see a lot of pick and roll opportunities with Nash and Towns. He's got Karl Malone coming off the bench. I really like what he's done with the lineup in general. The one thing I would say is take a look at the weekly challenges. I know it sounds a little weird, but if you keep up with those weekly challenges, you're looking at a diamond George McGinnis and a pink diamond Bob Pettit. So don't forget, if you haven't stayed up on those, now's the time to jump on it. You're gonna have an opportunity to re-earn some of those tokens as we go forward throughout the year. So make sure you jump on them now if you haven't, and you're gonna be able to get some great upgrades for no MT. Thanks for sending all your lineups in, guys. Keep it coming. Hashtag 2KTV lineup, and we'll pick some great ones to edit for next week. In the meantime, I want you guys to let me know which of these lineups is your favorite, and we will pick one and feature it in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody, and just remember, you can't beat my team.
All right, so fellas, you guys won the money, took home the championship. You guys have all looked back. You've probably talked through every possession of every game. Give me the example of like why you guys thought you won.
Finals game, we realized we won going into third quarter. Once we got that lead, Tommy was saying through the halftime break that this is what's going to decide the game. This next quarter coming up right going out of the halftime. And sure enough, we got them stops. I started scoring a little bit. We started getting in motion, and we took off. And once we got the 10-point lead, I told them, I said, we got it, y'all.
I knew we won when Swizzer hit a couple of big threes. Like him having a great game that boosted everybody's morale, and we buckled down and took it home.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely obvious that Swizzer didn't matter who he's playing against. I mean, the NBA guys, you were pulling from like 75 feet. That was entertaining for everybody.
When you guys sat down, how did you guys discuss about creating your archetypes? Did you just find each other because you were that certain archetype, or did you guys discuss, hey, this is what the best chemistry is between us 5 players?
We all basically had our archetypes already, and we kind of built from that. Only person who had to change the archetype was Kenny. He'd been through all the archetypes. And for court spacing, we had him make a sharpshooter.
We went through different archetypes, different lineups. When we put this lineup together, we started winning by like 40 points, and we went from there. I was like, yeah, this is what's gonna get us over the top. This is it right here.
So did you guys go through a losing period, kind of testing out the archetypes? Because I think that's important for people to know. It's like, I think people have the assumption you guys just came in ready to go, but there was a lot of trial and error with it.
I think a week before the tournament, or was it qualifying? I'm not sure. But we went on a pretty bad rough patch. We ended up having like a team meeting and ended up talking about like what was going wrong and why this was happening. And ever since then, everything just clicked and we weren't losing. It was kind of weird, honestly.
I have one question to ask. What happened to you the night of winning? The interviews come in, and Swizzer is missing. So we are rated E for everybody.
Yes.
Keep that in mind. But what happened? What happened to Swizzer?
I just slept in, honestly. Like my phone, because I kept getting calls, so I silenced it. I made my phone silent, and I just slept right through it.
In honor of the champion Still Trill, let's take a look at your best 2K Pro-Am plays of the season. your best plays through social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Now that we're in 2KTV postseason, it's time to get ready for the 3rd annual 2KTV Hey Guys Awards. We have some awesome prizes for extraordinary players in our community. Some of the categories we're tracking this season include most wins in Play Now Online, most games played in Blacktop, most wins in My Team, most wins in 2K Pro-Am, My Park Rival Day MVP, and highest rep in My Park. So if you think you're the best at some of these categories, then get out there and ball up. We'll be hitting our deadline in just a few weeks. Good luck.
All right, here's a new 2KTV interactive question for you guys. I want to know why Still Trill didn't pick up your boy to compete in the tournament. Is it A, because I'm friends with Ronnie, B, I'm too good, C, not really good enough, or D, I'm the company man so they really wouldn't let me play anyway? I mean, it doesn't really matter what you click on, that's free VC. Click it.
Check future 2KTV episodes as Still Trill will give you champion tips on how to become an elite player from each position. If you want to be competitive in 2K Pro-Am, you won't want to miss this.
Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next week.